and gentlemen, I present to you America's top foundational health coach, Dr. Joe D.
Welcome to Mindset Monday. We are back. Happy 2023. I'm Dr. Jody Bear, America's top foundational healer, certified health coach, and holistic nutritionist for over 42 years. I do my work with the foundations of health, foundations of living, foundations of hope in all 6 pillars of human existence: spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, social, and financial, with a client base of over 1 million pounds. That's 1 million pounds of toxic fat lost. And the good news is, especially starting in January, the next pounds can be yours. And in this COVID era, over 3,000 of my clients have reclaimed, regained, and reestablished themselves with energy, vitality, and longevity, with hope, with this pristine clean, because I can tell you something from experience. The body is a miracle-making machine. It can and will heal itself. Put in the right condition, it will do the work it was meant to do. So is it time to get this work on with you? It starts with mindset. My personal quote is, when you take care of you and your world first, the world around you is taken care of forever. It's also taken care of, but it's empowered. Les Brown says it is possible to open up a whole new future for you. Know that you have the keys today. You have the keys today for you and your future. So go in with me. Know that it's possible. I'm possible, and you're possible too. You're possible. And on Mindset Mondays, what we do here on Traverse TV, we bring and we delve into that mental mindset. We delve into that mental mindset of human existence. Today, are you in for a treat? This young lady is a true mindset inspiration. From her early childhood, she took mindset, she took vision to mission, to fruition. She did it in a soulful, impactful way. It's possible. I'm possible. And you're possible too, to do that kind of an impact work. And after our commercial break from Confidence Tones, one of our sponsors here, you will hear from this amazing, I don't know who gave her the name Fabulous Camille, but she has earned it front and center. That's all I know. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our sponsor, Confidence Tones. Confidence Tones is one of these things that is Dr. Joe D approved. You will find it on my website, because through this brain immersion, you can change your mindset. You can change your emotional sets. You can change your social, financial, and spiritual check and set, because it's the 6-pillar mindset. It is an absolute amazing program. Check it out. Go to drjod.com/confidence tones. Listen to a little bit about brain immersion here.
Welcome to Confidence Tones, where we use a proprietary audio development formula called audio immersion to provide an experience that's designed to help quickly and effortlessly generate positive change in the subconscious mind when used correctly. This experience is achieved using 4 primary building blocks: brainwave modulation, invocation of positive emotions, immersive imagination stimuli, and developmental suggestion. We know of no other source in the world that provides the synergistic combination. With a good pair of headphones, you'll be able to immerse yourself into audio that's designed specifically to help you feel better, do better, and live better.
Feel better, Be better, do better. That's confidence tones for real. And as you can see under the banner, just like any other broadcast, it takes money. It takes money to run what we're going to be talking about here with fabulous Camille Robb. It takes money to give to others. And this is one of those things. Just know that my sponsors and patrons, which I announce them every single month, you can either sponsor this program if you found value in our channel Healthopedia, if you find value in the guests that I brought to the air, just go ahead, send your donation. Absolutely 100% of this money goes to my charity, La Casa Ropa de Sobre in Colombia. You hear from them every once in a while on this program. So go ahead and know that it's paypal.me/Health Coach Jody, $bear money on Cash App, or Venmo, Jody-Bear. And all monies go to help the orphans in Colombia. We've just brought them a school. We bought them their own building, and we brought in the elderly. But because the elderly are lonely, they can get the vibrancy from the children, and the children need someone to look up to. That's Casa Sobre de la Ropa in Colombia, Cali, Colombia. So now I'm going to switch gears, and you're going to be so glad I have. This woman came into my life. Many of you know everything that we did for the Hurricane Ian victims with our telethon, and it's still going on through Traverse TV. You will be getting an update very, very soon here on where we're going to be putting in new people. There's a new charity that's come on board. So we've got many, many things that we have brought to the forefront with Hurricane Ian. That's when I met Camille Robb. She was absolutely just so open, so loving, so wanting to do something for charity. And I had no idea. It's always a friend of a friend of a friend. Thank you, Tom Cheshire, Rise Up Marketing and Media, a part of Traverse TV, a big part of it. Well, guess what? Camille and I have become fast friends. We're locals. So I'm here to start Mindset Monday, telling you a story. Imagine growing up in Jamaica. Imagine having 2 older brothers. Imagine trying to get food for your brothers. Imagine being left home with brothers crying. Imagine you had an idea. You had a vision. The neighbor had 2 dogs. The dogs were fed cornmeal. Imagine taking your dress and a red bowl in that dress and going under the barbed wire fence. It could have hurt you. But she was determined. Imagine the determination of a girl that wanted to create a secure and nurturing environment for her boys. They weren't her boys. It was her brothers. Imagine that all she wanted to do is keep them from crying. That little girl was my esteemed guest, the fabulous Camille Robb. She was committed at that young age to say, no child should be hungry. None. I just got chill bumps all over my body. This woman is fabulous. This fabulous Camille Robb is the founder and CEO of Just Fabulous Camille, JFC, Just Fabulous Care Corporation, JFC for You, Inc. And it's everything woman, because that is her motto. She has been an advocate for children for over 25 years. She doesn't even look that old. Her global outreach expands. It is global. China, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, Australia, Sri Lanka, Japan, Congo, in Africa. You will see a video in just a moment. And Peru. And let's not forget what she did for Hurricane Ian right here in FLA in Florida. She uses her skills to create this nurturing environment. You just love being around her. Like we had this 1-minute conversation. I loved her. You'll feel the same way. She's been featured, obviously, on USA Today twice, Los Angeles Tribune, Honorary Magazine, many, many times with Rise Up Marketing and Media. But now she will be the keynote speaker for Global Vision Empowerment, of which I am so grateful. that I'm going to be a part of. It will be the 21st of January. You heard Blanca Perper and Ray Ives, plus you've heard about the man behind the vision, Johnny Reagan. You heard all about those three, and you saw Ray and Blanca being my guests on Life's Milkshake Moment. This is a great follow-up to get the passion, the purpose, and the woman behind the vision and mission. And it is my esteemed honor and just delight to bring to you fabulous Camille Robb. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Jody. I'm like, you talking, I'm looking around to see who she's talking about.
Oh! And you deserved every single bit of that intro, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here. I so appreciate it. You're such a blessing. Do you know that? You're such a beautiful light. Thank you for your excitement and your beautiful light. Thank you.
Thank you. And guess what? If you spot it, you got it, girl. So back at you. So I shared a little about your early beginnings, and I really want to have about 2 more minutes because we only have 30 minutes here. So just briefly fill in anything about your beginning in Jamaica. Well, I said, I am going to do something. This child is me. This child is all over the world. Please share.
Well, thank you for allowing me to share. But it was something that was installed in me. That was my job. My job is to make sure my brothers didn't go hungry. And not only that, when I came to this country here, I was 18 years old when I came here in Florida. And I find the same thing that was happening to my brothers. It was happening to kids here too. Because I started out at a daycare center. I was a teacher for 27 kids. And when they come in on Monday, they were so aggravated and agitated. And I was trying to figure out what was wrong with them. But I started to see the same signs that my brothers were showing, crying and hitting and fighting each other. And I figured that's what they needed, food. So every time I get my paycheck, I would take out money and I would buy food for them and I would cook. Because, hey, I was single. I didn't have any responsibility and I was young and I wanted to do something different. So each of those times that those kids come in, especially on Monday, do you know those little pancakes? I would buy those little pancakes and grapes and grits, stuff that would stay in their belly, you know? And I would buy that and take it to the school and I would share it on Mondays. And when I shared on Mondays, oh my God, those kids would just be so calm and collective. And I started doing it every day. Every day that they were with me, I was feeding them. Every day.
Don't ever call her at 11 o'clock. She's feeding somebody. You are. You're feeding somebody. I can promise you that.
But that's not the way, because I know what it's like to be hungry. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You're swallowing and it's cottony and it's dry. And no matter what you do, your stomach, you still feel that pain. That's the worst pain right now. The worst pain. Hungry pain is the worst pain.
And you're taking care and you're giving life to a child one meal at a time. I'm reminded, before we go any further, of Les Brown's quote that children are 40% of our population, but 100% of our future.
Yes.
And you are giving this future. So what prodded you to create the jfc4u.com is a brand new 501(c)(3). You know, I can promise you, I know what Camille has done the short time I've known it. The money's going to these children. But what made you decide to up your game and make it global?
Well, I've been global for a long time, but I never said it to anyone. I've been global for a long time. I've been feeding kids all over the place for a long time. And that was just between my husband and I. And one of my mentors said, you need to get you a 501(c)(3) so other people can help you. And you need to start telling people what you're doing. So imagine my own money, my husband's money, and the side hustle that I have helped me to send kids to school in Peru, Congo, Sri Lanka. It's helped me to send kids to school in Brazil, in Kenya. So it helps me to do that. That's the side hustle that I have. But my exchange student program is a program that I take students from other country Parents actually send them to me so I can place them into homes and provide a home away from home for them. So I use that money to feed JFC. So people don't understand that. The money that comes into me, I use it to feed somebody else because that's what I was told to do.
Because it's an exchange. Just like I talked on my fourth day of the 5 days to foundational health. It's an energy transfer. This is why I'm energized by you. I just feel your love. I feel your passion. And y'all, you're going to think that she's a celebrity. Guess what? Because she is. Wait till you see this wonderful vision as we go into the Global Vision Conference, as we go. And if and Blanca just said, just put this up. If you want information about this Global Vision Conference down in Broward County Convention Center, Fort Lauderdale, yours truly is going to be there speaking. Camille Robb will be an amazing keynote speaker. It's women's vision supported by the vision of men. And guess who just said hi as we're segueing into our commercial break? None other than Johnny Reagan.
I know, my brother is always showing up. That's my big brother. He always show up.
Always showing up. Here we go. Tickets are $27.77. 100% of the proceeds go to Camille Robb's charity. So just go to globalvisionconference.com. Get your ticket here. We'll show this again when we're back, but just take a look at fabulous Camille Robb.
Had the first taste of the popcorn. The facial expression I sent it to Johnny was priceless. And once they kept eating it, it got even better because it was hot, buttered popcorn, freshly popped. And that was the best thing. The Alvin and Chipmunk movie was going. It was in French. And they had an amazing time. You guys don't know the difference it makes when you see not one. There was 37 kids sitting out there. And all they wanted to do was to get that experience. Their parents were standing on the side. And they were thanking me. And I was like, I didn't do anything. All I did was just deliver Johnny's vision. That's all I did. But when you love and you work from your heart and not your fingertip, it makes a difference. A lot of people out there is how much they can get. It's not about you or you. It's about the kids. They are our future. And if we don't treat them well, this world is going to fall apart because they control it. Watch, I'm telling you. Make a difference. Change how you do stuff. Work from your heart. And be a blessing to somebody else.
All I'm going to say is wow, wow. Y'all, I don't think we even have to have the rest of this interview. I am serious as my name is Jody Bear. Camille, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're asking you to do. This is a call to action. This is Johnny. This is globalvisionconference.com. This is the 21st of January. You can be a part and feel those. Did you feel it? Now, Camille was there. She's just a doer. She is an angel. I think there's wings underneath that beautiful platinum blonde hair. There are wings. There are wings. Johnny Reagan has created this vision. You can text Blanca Perper. I just feel led to do this, Camille. I hope this is okay. At 561-543-9040. Text her. Be involved. Sponsorships are available. We're going to bring it. Women of Vision, supported by Men of Vision on the 21st. We're going to have this experience of fresh pop brewed and buttered. I don't even eat popcorn and I'm excited. Okay. I don't even eat it because we're doing it for the children, because we're going out to feed. The hunger is there. The need is there. Camille, how did you get involved? How did you find Johnny Reagan in this Global Vision Conference? Please share.
You know, I met Johnny on Blanca's Laws of Life. That's where I met Johnny. And when he was introduced, immediately, I was like, wow, that's my brother. That was it. And I said to Blanca, I said, I definitely have to meet with him. And before I was finished talking to Blanca, he messaged me and said, can we have a conversation? And I'm like, sure. I was just talking about you with Blanca. And that was it. That was it.
They work at the speed of light, those two. Blanca Perper, for those of you that I'm sure you were there and you were a part of Life's Milkshake Moment. She's the marketing director. Her company is the Laws of Life. She's just pouring herself into these next 2 weeks to make a global difference. Now that you're the keynote for the 9th annual, y'all, this has been going on for 9 years. Women of Vision for children's food, clothing, popcorn, and a movie. Y'all know, being a health coach, a nutritionist, I have a background with my PhD of Abraham Maslow. You've got to get beyond the food, clothing, and shelter. Otherwise, these children are going to be lost. They are going to be lost. They're going to be in the suck hole and lost. But when you elevate them to the social presence of popcorn in a movie, Camille, I know the first time I had popcorn in the movie, I was in Laurel, Montana, this brown-eyed, ponytail, brown-haired girl. It's still brown, but that's because it's in a bottle. And I absolutely went to the Royal Theater in Laurel, Montana, and I smelled it. My aunt and uncle ran the theater, and they taught me how to make popcorn. It was so much fun until I learned that I had an allergic to corn. Okay. But it was still fun. What is your recollection about the first time you had popcorn and a movie?
Well, I'm like a kid. Okay. My grandmother used to have a theater. And so we were the entertainment in Jamaica for the community. So my grandmother would we'll watch old movies and show old movies. And it was amazing. And then we used to get popcorn from the old-fashioned kind, though. We used to have to put it in the pot, put the butter in it, and shake it, and it pops. That's what we had, because in Jamaica, we didn't have the microwave to pop it at the time. And it's the same experience. You see, when you taste it at first, when you're not used to it, it feels like you're just eating just something strange.
Like air.
When that salt hit that taste bud and that butter, and it's like, are you like, oh my God. And that was the experience that I seen on the kids' face when they were sitting out there and they start eating the popcorn. I was looking at the little one's face and they were like, and then this just went boop, and then they start putting it in, and I was like, yes, that's what they need.
That's what they need, and you're supplying it. And so you began to be a part. It was through that connection, those three degrees of separation, and then it comes to fruition. This is what this movement is about. Camille, my last question is this: We know that the movement is real. We know the need is real, not only for local children, as you have. If you're listening, this is going on local 55 in Orlando. Y'all, just get in a car and go down to Fort Lauderdale. The tickets are $27.77. Go and get a ticket. Go and contact Camille. You see her number back there, 407-475-1852. My eyes still aren't bad for 68 and 3 Okay, then you've got Blanca, 561-543-9040. Be a part, be a sponsor. Just, you say, I will make a difference. If somebody's out there, Camille, why should the audience care?
And it's not even why they should care, why they should show up. Because yes, we're going to be streaming it, but at the same time, when you're in that room, I've seen so many visions year after year that have come true. I've seen book that said, oh, I'm going to write a book. The Forgiveness with Carolyn, she said she was going to write a book. A year later, her book was written. The Pen of an Underdog, he said he was going to write a book. The next year at the next conference, it was done.
Ray Ives was Johnny's understudy on Thursday. Yes.
And it was the same thing. You know, I've seen a young lady that she does wheelchair, and she was trying to get them to move and put it where she can have access to the beach. She's doing it. And not only that, at Johnny's birthday, I told them last time I saw her, I said, you know, you're going to be walking the next time I see you. And guess what she did?
She's walking.
She got up. She walked to me and hugged me. I was like, and she was like, you remember what you said? She said, it's going to get better. I said, because you have to be a part of something, especially with what's going on in the world. Vision.
Yes.
Protect your vision.
Yes.
You come to this conference, there's going to be so much love in there, and people who are sharing and teaching and explaining to you what happened with their vision and how their vision came alive. Johnny knows how to hold your vision up high. He knows how to do it.
So do you. And I knew this time would fly by. I knew this would be the fastest lightning speed Mindset Monday. I just want to say, be a part of the magic. In this day and time, don't we need magic? Camille,
yes,
thank you always for inspiring me. I'm so grateful to have been with you in California. Now another event, and we're just getting started. I know. We are what Les Brown calls that heart-centered, collaborative, achievement-driven, just community. That's what Johnny Reagan has started here. And you've inspired us here with just your few words, with love, insight. You have a true servant's heart, Camille. You just do. You are Mindset Monday. You're that mastery. As I said, children, remember, ladies and gentlemen, they're 40% of our population, 100% of our future. Give so you know that you're getting the legacy long after you are no longer here. Thanks, Camille. Just reach out to her, get your ticket, reach out to take a screenshot of her. They just reach, because she's the reachable, fabulous Camille Robb. Thank you. There's your website, jfc4u.com. Many blessings, Camille. Thank you for joining us on this epic Mindset Monday. I love you with my whole heart.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate this. Thank you.
I know you do. I know you do. In closing, join me Thursday with filmmaker, actress, and former Miss Mexican America, Luz Sanchez, from Los Angeles, California. Next Monday will be Noah Crane, CEO of Heal the World Vision Tour. I'll be speaking at that tour on Thursday down in Boca Raton. Everything's happening South Florida. Just be there. Come Thursday, stay for the workshop Friday, and then be a part of the Popcorn and a Movie Global Vision Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, feel the real. That is your mindset. Feel the real. Whether it's in business, personal, it is necessary to know that you can do whatever you can do, and do it as though your life depends on it. Just like Camille is doing this from a girl just imagining she was just going to feed her brothers the cornmeal that was given to the neighbor's job. We can do this. We can go from feeding from the dog to doing the job that we need to do in this world. Mindset, be the best. And when you're the best, people will feel you. You feel Camille, don't you? Because she is the epitome of each one, reach one, and teach one. And you can do that with your $27.77 tickets. Be there 10 to 6, the Broward Convention Center, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, newly remodeled. Just have a weekend down there, long weekend down in South Florida. And remember, until next time, just have a healthy in every 6 pillar of your existence mindset day. And you're going to do it. How? You're going to do it the Dr. J way. Ciao for now.